It's nicer when the sun's out. But still no bites. Let's have a reel in. That's how I'm using. And a short cast is all we need. Job's good. There we go. No fish yet, but you never know, do you? Don't forget to say hello in the chat. It's a lovely day now, sun's out. But I'll have to be careful I don't get sunstroke again. Went out at the weekend. Going thin on top now. And move that back a bit. And woke up on Monday morning with a horrible headache and terrible sunstroke. What an idiot. There's only me that can happen to. So we're on the River Irwell in central Manchester. There has been fishy activity. My friend Paulie, who was here earlier in the day, he's caught a pike and a couple of perch on the canal and near Piccadilly. Down this end there's not been a lot happening. We've had a pike move just at our feet here, and there's been a trout rise over near that bridge. But for me at the moment it's been very quiet. Not a lot happening. You never know. I'm going to fish till 3 o'clock. We'll see how we do. As yet, no action for me. You know what fishing's like, all of a sudden we can kick in and away we go. I always like fishing in the centre, it's busy, there's stuff going on. People walking past, joggers, dog walkers, got the sirens going, police moving around, loads of construction taking place. Generally good fun. Watching everybody go on, when you know it's like this, everybody's important, walking past with their coffees, they're on the phone, they're cutting the deals. Always something interesting going on. Apart from on that rod tip, where it's absolutely static. Oh, look, I saw more stuff on the internet on the fishing shop. Pack of 5 3-up flapper rigs, 13 quid. That's a bargain, isn't it? I need to put the price up. I don't mind tying sea fishing rigs, poly rigs and flapper rigs and things like that, but 3-hook flapper rigs are just, they're on the limit of whether I'm going to take the advert down or not. It takes so long to tie them up. And the margin involved, you're selling for whatever it is, 12 quid, 13 quid, you make 5 of them. By the time you pay for the postage, by the time you pay eBay's cut, by the time you, or whoever it is, what platform you use, by the time you pay the platform's cut, you're working for less than minimum wage. So that's even with me getting the component parts at wholesale prices from abroad. Oh well, it'll give me something to do tonight. I'll tie some flies tonight, I'll some sea fishing rigs and some carp fishing rigs to tie up this evening. That'll keep me occupied. And obviously it's Friday, I often go live streaming on Friday. Anybody who's a regular on my Friday live streams will know that Friday night is pizza night in my house. I've already made the pizza dough before I go out fishing this morning, and it's homemade pizzas. I don't buy them in. I don't buy 20 and 30 packages of pizzas to feed the kids. I buy a bag of flour and some yeast, and away we go. So the kid actually prefer my pizzas to the ones you get in the shop, which I like. So Phil's with me. He's just moving the car. And hopefully he makes it back. He's not been to these car parks before. Good day. Oh, Twan Fung. Where are you from, young man? Are you a Mancunian? Or are you tuning in from somewhere that's a bit warmer than Manchester? Even though the sun's out, it's quite cold. Oh, there's the fishing rod. Just waiting for that to go. Bang, bang, bang. Register a buy. As soon as I mention the sun's out, watch out, it goes in again. That's the way it is, isn't it? Sun's out, sun's in. Cloudy now. You can hear the trains rolling. You're from Melbourne. Well, I've been to Sydney, I've been to Brisbane, I've been to Cairns, and I've been to Perth. I've never been to Melbourne. But Thwan, did you know that there's a Melbourne in the United Kingdom as well? And it's a little town in Derbyshire. There's a little village with about 1,000 people living in it. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a castle. It's got Lord Melbourne, who lives there. Lovely grounds. So get on Google Maps later and look up Melbourne, England, or Melbourne, Derbyshire. It's a really, really nice place. As I'm sure Melbourne in Australia is as well. But as yet, no bites. So I'm standing here fishing. We've got a bait out there. Nothing's happening. .30 degrees plus. Ah, well, it's about 7 degrees here. Well, I was over your side of the world last year, or the year before last. I was in Bali, and in Bali, in Indonesia. I went to West Nusa Tenggara, Lombok, Bali, Sumatra, Java, all around there. We had a big tour, and the temperature once didn't go below 30 degrees. It was lovely. And then recently I've been to South Africa, and that was nice as well. It's 20 degrees every day. So it's the UK. I escaped the UK winter. Went to South Africa for a few months. Well, not a few months, a few weeks. It's like 3 or 4 weeks, but 3.5 weeks. And now spring here in the UK. Spring is springing. Occasionally we still get frost. I bet you've not seen that in Melbourne. Frost, snow and ice. But we get plenty of that here, and I hate it. That's why I went on holiday in the winter. And I keep saying to myself, I'm going to move, I'm going to go and live somewhere warm. And I think that day's getting closer and closer. I think my wife's getting fed up of it now. And I can move somewhere lovely and warm. Feel the sunshine on my bones and warm me up. I'm beginning to worry about Phil now. I'd expect him back. He's going to move the car from one free car park to the next. If we park in the car park just near that white bridge down there, it's 24 quid. For 8 hours parking. 24 quid, so that's what's that in Australian money? $48. $48 for 8 hours parking. And behind the camera to the right, there's two shopping centres. One gives you 3 hours free parking, and the other one gives you 2 hours free parking. So you just juggle the car between the two of those, and you get a few hours fishing. But my pal Phil should be back in a minute. Missed the Tinder. Still no bites up there, which is the important thing. We'll make this work another way in the next. But I do like live fishing. It is good fun. Just standing there having a chat. Fishing videos wise, it's better to have when it's not live, you're making a proper video. Someone walking over the bridge that nice with the wheels. Super nice. An annoying noise, but I think full-size proper fishing videos are better. But I do worry about that. I can't see Phil, and he's been gone a while. He should be back by now. I worry he's got lost. I'll have to pack up and go searching for him in a minute. He's moved his car from one car park to the next and disappeared. He's not come back. It was only a 10-minute job. And he's been gone 20 minutes now. So I do worry. We'll be driving around the ring roads of Manchester looking for the casino car park. But it's not hard. You drive out of one car park, you turn right, drive through the traffic lights, and you're in the next one. So I don't know how he's got lost, but it looks to me as though he certainly has. I'm beginning to get worried. Ah, look at that, he's here now. I can see him. Right, no need to worry. Yes. So man, it is like airport prices. It's ridiculous. Now, hopefully this figure in the distance coming out from under the bridge, I hope that's wrong. But we're going to have to, it's time to have a recap. We've got another 2 minutes. So just no bites today. It's a bit depressing. At least I'm outdoors. I bet he's been to McDonald's. I reckon that's the reason why he's been so slow. Yeah, the sneaky knackers. And I'll say to him, you been to McDonald's? He said, oh, I've not been to McDonald's. And they'll have tomato sauce all down the side of his mouth. Do you manage? You get yourself a McDonald's? There, he's a liar. He's lying. He's got tomato sauce down the side of his mouth.
145.
Oh, I like that. We're leaving that car park. 2 hours round, 3 hours. 2 hours on the casino, and 3 hours on Home Bargains car park. So if you look up Home Bargains Salford, or TK Maxx, that's where you get 3 hours free parking, and the Regent Road McDonald's you get 2 hours. So 5 hours of free parking in the city centre of Manchester, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me. Because I hate paying for parking. You've got to cut in Melbourne, Australia. It's 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees in Melbourne, Australia. And it's freezing, eh? So, Dan, what fish do we normally catch? Well, there's a really big variety of species here you can catch. Obviously, there's none here today. There's pike and perch, carp, barbel, bream, roach, perch, dace, chub, gudgeon. There's a really big selection of fish here, but there's not many of them because this water. Trout as well, if you're lucky, yeah. But the water here isn't the cleanest. It suffers from pollution a lot, and the fish population's sort of a little bit of hanging on by its fingertips. So we could go elsewhere and catch more fish, but sometimes we like the challenge of coming somewhere difficult like this and seeing if we can actually catch something. So the water temperatures are really, really low, so a lot of the fish will be quite lethargic. Doesn't work in another thing that doesn't work in our favour, but you know, sometimes you just got to come out and have a go, don't you? You get a tiny little knocks on the rod tip, but I think that's from the wind. You normally catch a fish, you get that rat-a-tat-tat, don't you? Well, we're not getting that. We're just getting a little backwards and forwards movement every now and again. But I do need to paint the tip of this rod though. Yeah. It's like a day glow yellow. But I think I'll have another cast in. Put up the feeder. See how we go. To McDonald's then. Well, if you walk along that bridge there, here, where that man is now with the yellow bag, and stand on the corner of the piss there, no one will see them. Because you can see if there's anybody here, you can see like down right, can't you? Yeah. Poor old Phil needs to know.
Should have gone to McDonald's.
Well, walk back to McDonald's. Go up there, look.
Yeah, I can walk back there.
You gonna bring me a cheeseburger?
I'll get you one.
Yay! Just the one. On the saver menu.
Yeah, I might get myself one.
Get yourself something to eat, Phil. And use the loo. There we go. He's come back. He's walked past the loo. He's going to go to McDonald's and bring me a burger, and he's going to use the loo. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's off to McDonald's. Not something I normally eat, but it's It's not too bad every now and again. I suppose I shouldn't really be eating it in protest that Mr. Trump, I should be boycotting McDonald's and stop putting money in the American economy while they're being so horrible to everybody. But hey ho, it's too late now. I didn't think of that. I should have starved and lost weight, shouldn't I? Instead of putting my hard-earned money into the American economy. Well, apart from him, because I can't stand him. I've got lots of American friends and relatives, and they're all really nice. Yes, one. So it's like any city centre river. It's polluted and there's not that many fish, but you've got to give it a go. And every now and again you get a surprise from it. See, sadly here there's a lot of industrial pollution, but there's also a lot of sewage pollution because the water company here and the sewage company, they're not really very good at treating everything, and they've got a habit of tipping raw sewage in the river at any time that no one's looking. Horrible people. But just like your Yarra River in Melbourne, you've got to give it a go. You've got to try. If you don't, there's loads of places you can go and catch fish that are easy. Yeah, all right. Every now and again, it's good to go and have a day and just catch lots and lots of fish. But for me, part of the attraction of fishing is to try and catch the difficult fish, not just the easy ones. It makes it it's a challenge then, isn't it? I know places where I could have gone today, and I could have had 20 or 30 fish in the last couple of hours. But it's not my sort of thing. I do like the solitude idea. Being in the city centre here is really, really busy. Loads of people going all the way around me. And I'm just standing here quietly out of the way. No one notices that I'm here. I'm just standing over fishing, do my thing. Is that the best description? Just do my thing. It's good to do your thing, isn't it? Catch the elusive three-eyed fish. You're not wrong there. It's like that thing from The Simpsons, isn't it? I forgot what's the name of the fish that was on The Simpsons that had 3 eyes. Well, that's definitely a bit like here. Derek, he took us. I took some photos on the River Tame yesterday, and the pollution included a 3-piece suite. Well, yeah. I mean, we've had all sorts of stuff here. Derek's from Classic Rock Radio. I remember. Oh, sorry, a bit of motorbike noise in the back. It's a bit echoey. Derek, no, you might tell me I'm wrong. Well, Classic Rock, we used to have their studios at Salford Quays. Do you still have the studios at Salford Quays? Was it Magnetic House on the corner, opposite the Water Sports Centre? Fantastic fishing spot that. As it stands, no rocks up still, no movement, it's still static. Some big carp, yeah, Derek, in the basins of the quays and on the outside side as well. And this is the same water that goes past here, going past that radio station set of studios there. They do Classic FM there as well, don't they, and things like that. Was it XFM was in that building. There's quite a few radio stations there. Sean says he's caught quite a few nice perch in this spot. Yeah, well, my friend Paulie was here before. He had a nice pike, and we saw another pike just roll right here in front of us, just as we got here. But so I've done well for pike. No, sorry, for perch here. Normally on the worm drop shot is the best way that I found, or my most successful method of catching perch on the river here. It seems so, still a bit cold, the fish are a bit not on it. Might be better later in the summer when the water temperature is much warmer. Free disco as well. Oh, you were drop shotting too, yeah. It's you do lose quite a bit of tackle to snags in the river, but it's a really good method, drop shotting here. But it's not a good method when you're live streaming because your signal drops in and out. When you're live streaming, you've got to find somewhere with a really good signal and stay there. That was rock radio apparently. But I used to listen to classic rock. My wife's a bit of a rocker, and I think she listens to that type of station in the car. But I like all sorts of music. As long it's the shrilly operatic singers that I hate the most. Everything else I can manage. So my tastes go from sort of like Bruno Mars and Sabrina Carpenter, because I've got a 10-year-old girl, all the way through to A State of Trance with Armin van Buuren. So he does a podcast every Friday, I think his podcast is. And he's been doing it for 20 odd years, and he's up to episode 1215, I think it is. And I love it. 2 hours of trance music every week. I really enjoy that. But as yet, it's all a bit grim. It's 2:05 and we've got 55 minutes left of fishing. Phil will come back soon with my McDonald's. I feel so guilty about it now. He's eating a McDonald's and putting money into corporate USA. If they get rid of Trump, it'll taste better. I wish I'd told Phil not to buy it. But it's difficult to boycott things, isn't it? I mean, I've got a Microsoft subscription. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, they're all American companies. There's no alternatives, isn't there? I think the way they're treating people at the moment is awful. Well, I wouldn't like to be a Canadian right now. So we've got a few local lads on the in the chat. We've got Thwan, who's from Melbourne in Australia. Yeah, river season closes tomorrow. Yes, it does. But don't forget that the Irwell's a bit different, isn't it? So you can't fish here on Sunday, which is the first day of the close season. But you can fish about 500 yards down the other side of the casino, because it becomes the Manchester Ship Canal. And you can fish the canals in winter. So there's no close season on the Ship Canal. Oh, my phone's going mad here. I've got friends' requests going on. Picking up orders on my fishing tackle business, on my online fishing tackle business. Temu have been sending me non-stop. I opened the Temu account last week. So I needed some solar panels for my boat, so I bought 250 quid worth of solar panels on Temu for 18 quid. How's that? That's a bargain. But the price I've had to pay is that since then I've been bombarded with Temu adverts. But when you're tight like me and you saved a load of money, it's not too bad. We've got the trout place, we've got unhooking mat place, we've got the carp special services. You know, just live and let live. The close season for me, it's about two things. It's about not killing fish during the spawning season. Because I say, don't take fish, don't target them. When you're fishing a mixed fishery, there's nothing you can do. If the fish are spawning, then we won't be feeding. And then the other side of it is the class warfare snobbery thing, isn't it, with trout fishermen? Keep off our river during the mayfly season, all you horrible coarse fishing. I don't know. Everything to do with the close seasons I hate, because the law's a joke, and the anglers just make a mockery of it. I mean, the trout anglers busy fishing all year round because they fish for grayling the day after the trout season opens or closes. When the trout season opens, they fish for trout. When the trout season closes, they fish for grayling on the same water with the same rods, the same tackle. So that's a bit of a hypocrisy, isn't it? And then you can fish all year round on a lake and a canal for coarse fish, but you can't fish for them on a river. And the only reason for that is the trout anglers don't want you coarse fishing on. It can be the only reason. They don't want you coarse fishing on when they're prime time for grayling, for mayflies. So the whole thing just fucking stinks of hypocrisy to me. I hate it. And it gives people an angle to belittle other people. Well, I've got superior knowledge, or I behave in a superior manner. Absolutely hate it. You know, that's my rant over about the close season. It starts on the rivers on Sunday, so you can fish today, you can fish tomorrow, and then coarse fishermen have to stop, and the trout fishermen can swap over from fishing for grayling to fishing for trout and make themselves feel a lot better about themselves. Well, Derek, I've already got my Temu solar panels have arrived, and I'm going up. I bought a boat with no engine and no electrics. I bought a Bosch 100 amp Bosch leisure amp battery, which is sitting in the boot of my car. And I'm going to go up there at the weekend on Sunday, because I've got football on Saturday. I'm going to go up on Sunday and start rigging up the electrics. It's quite a simple set of circuits, isn't it, for a caravan or a boat? It won't take me very long. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the boat to be launched on the 29th. It's on the hard at the moment in the yacht club. It's in the yard, so I'm waiting for them to do an annual launching day on the 29th of March. So a week on Sunday, boats will be in the water. I'll find out how many leaks it's got then. But it'll give me another set of options on my fishing, won't it? It's based at Fleetwood. So I've always been able to sail a dinghy, and I enjoy it. I used to be in Lee and Lowton Sailing Club on Pennington Flash. So this boat's not a fishing motorboat, it's got sails, it's a yacht. So it's called the Leisure 23. It's only a small one, and it's not cost me a huge amount of money, as you can imagine, with no electrics and no engine. It's got sails on it, and the rigging's in good order. But I'm going to learn to see if I like proper sailing. And I'll just throw a fishing rod off the back of it. The Morecambe Bay in the Irish Sea is not too deep, so I can just anchor up. It's all sand. and have a fish and just enjoy myself and do my thing, so to speak. So I might report back to you on what Temu solar panels are like. I've got another one on order. They never send everything you ask them. I thought I'd ordered a solar controller as well, you know, that tells you how much power's coming in from your solar panels into the battery, so it'll tell you what amps or what watts you're getting through, but it also prevents the battery from being overcharged, doesn't it? So it does two jobs. Anyway, I thought I'd bought one and I hadn't, so now I've got one of those, a solar controller on order, and then we'll be able to see what sort of power I bought two 60 watt solar panels, so I get 120 watts in total. But on the boat wise, so I won't have a big draw on it, so it'll be interesting to see how the battery lasts. There we go, phone's still going crackers. I just had a notification of my daughter's parents' evening. She's told me parents' evening's on the way, and she's terrified that she's going to be told off for too much talking. Because she's a clever girl, she gets her work done. Good standard of reading, excellent maths. You know, she's 10 years old, she's got her timetables off just like that. Got everything you'd expect from a 10-year-old, but she's a girl, and it's jabber, jabber, jabber. I'd hate to be her teacher. Stop talking. But still no fish. So if you're watching, give my live stream a thumbs up, please. And consider subscribing to my channel, because there's going to be a lot more content coming out in the next few months, and it'll be good to stay in touch, and I do appreciate you watching. Right, time to have a recast. Where's my McDonald's man? With my guilt burger. My Trump guilt burger should be on the way. It'll be cold by the time it gets here. Will he get me a £1/4 cheeseburger, or will Phil get me a little cheeseburger off the Savour menu? So I know what he's going to get me because he's a pensioner. I will be getting the little burger off the Savour menu, for which I'll be very grateful. But it will be good, Derek, to check up with you about your solar panel performance. We can compare notes. But you'll need to give me a week or so to get them on the boat and up and working. We've got a visitor. Phil's on a McDonald's run. he needed the toilet, and he wouldn't go here. He said there's too many people. Go and stand here, and then everyone can see who I'm talking to. Go and stand on this side of the camera. Don't break it.
I'll go behind you.
Come on, we've got a pal who's come for a visit.
Hello, everybody.
There we go. It's one of the nice things about fishing in the city centre. You can always turn it into a nice social. So, absolutely nothing. Not a rat, not a touch. And against my better judgment, Phil made me short on my hook line. Yeah. And I wish I'd have kept it there. And I'm too lazy to tie you on it. I'm sticking with it. I don't
think I've enough time to get here to gear ready.
Wow. We're packing up at speed.
I know you are. I was shopping with
What?
I take mother-in-law shopping and the house has gone out so
Oh, that's
we have to help him on today.
taking the mother. Listen, he's the hero. Taking his mother-in-law shopping.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair and everything, so take her every Friday.
It's a nice day to stand out in the sunshine. Look at it's pretty up there, isn't it? City centre's actually quite
I
good.
didn't know about that, dude.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd come over the bike route. Don't know what it's called. Liverpool Road.
Well, Phil's.
Newcastle Field.
Yeah, Phil's. We started off in the Regent Road car park, the shopping centre.
Yeah, yeah.
You get 3 hours there.
Yeah.
Now he's moved. Here he is.
Yeah.
He's moved to the casino car park now. It's got a McDonald's in it and a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
So you get 2 hours there. So you get 5 hours in total. You can't do it on your own. You have to move the car.
Yeah.
So you need 2 people to go in one car. One's doing the fishing and the other one can. And,
Take this off now. I'm warming up.
yeah, look, he's coming back now
Yeah.
with my Trump. He's come with my Trump food.
Good.
He's got my MAGA burger. Now, did he get me a quarter pounder with cheese? Or is he a true pensioner and he's got me a cheeseburger off the Saver menu?
$5.99.
Which one do you reckon? Saver menu, that's what we all reckon. Saver menu. Oh, is it a double? Oh, it's got a double one. How's that? Double burger off the Saver menu. There, look. Look at that for a picture of health. And it's plastic yellow cheese. Same colour as the wrapper. Here we go, MAGA burger.
My God.
I'll get a bite now.
That bloody Trump going on about he's going to put a 300% bloody tax on
Yeah.
American goods and all
Should be
that.
yeah.
Fuck McDonald's.
Where's the McDonald's
that.
tariff?
I know.
We need 200% tariff from McDonald's.
That's what we'll shop for 300%.
What's a hypocrite I am though, talking about Trump and MAGA while I'm eating a McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the hypocrisy of the closed season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there's no place. Good mate, yeah, argument. I mean, a close season detrimental to bloody rugby because there's no angle on it, so you're not seeing out bloody colours and
Yeah.
reporting.
I've seen the pollution. Not scary with the pool. Once day of the season on the track, as it is every other period, and one of our top switches is at a
but it's not lasting long, is it? I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Turning into a social, everyone's here now. Nothing.
I used to fish out there years ago.
Under the little bridge. That's some decent boats. Got enough room for one person at the time though, like a big stone ledge.
There's been a whole armada of cormorants and gooseanders working their way up that far bank. So
There's a place further down where you can virtually drive right down to the river.
No, it
That's
can be
McDonald's.
seriously.
Yeah?
Further down, actually.
not that way.
Yeah.
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 It's all double yellows though.
You have
Yeah,
to
you know
like,
that past the
drive
bridge?
down the road and you park up.
Oh, yeah, you can.
That's the ship.
Yeah.
And he said there, he
Yeah.
said, you won't catch anything.
No?
As soon as it starts to go down,
Yeah.
when he wrote something, and he said what it is, what he thinks it is, because he's fishing ages.
Yeah.
But nothing yet. One of the lads who came early this morning, he had a pike.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, watching you at home.
Oh, he's watching it at home. Oh, good. And he had a pike.
Along the side where the donuts can't get out.
Yeah,
And he
further
had
down,
some,
didn't it?
and he
Further
had
down.
some perch in the canal.
Starts to go down.
Yeah. There's odd over some more little canals over there.
They come out
I
fishing.
should tell you, not sure.
Yeah, with a white rod.
Eh?
There's a lad fishing with a white rod.
White rod, yeah. That's it.
And it's all a bit shit to be fair.
Yeah.
Nice takes it out though, doesn't it?
Well, that's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah. Like an hour
Yeah.
before it goes down.
Yeah.
So all you need is a little lob in the middle there.
I was on East Lake, it's
know that.
didn't have a bag.
Really?
Fishing close in, there's four, well, two of lads there. And one lad, he was on magnet catching small roach.
I like Whitmore.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Now, what's it called? Is it called the Basin?
there's a basin there, yeah.
The last time I was on, I fished the Basin on
That was
Whitmore.
at the back of it.
Yeah. And I did really well, but I didn't read the what do you call it? All the bait bans and stuff like. The whole million bait bans, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
And I was feeding them very naughtily, and they liked it.
I think Jamie Hughes was on there the other week.
Well,
He's got one on YouTube, got the sturgeon.
Oh yeah. Was that out of East Lake or out of the
No, I
Basin?
think that's out the basin, just up back here.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Just first peg where cafe is
Tom
at.
Brook comes in there, and there's a grill on it, and he's been down inside.
We've got so many bait bans, it's hard to keep track of it.
Followed the
Yeah.
river that runs underground, it's followed all the way up.
Don't put it out, check it out.
I've got a friend called Phil who's just learning how to fish, and he lives in Blackpool, so sometimes I meet him there. And they've got a little lake, as you go on, they've got a little lake with an island in it on the left-hand side. It's only a little small lodge.
These chestnuts.
Ooh, there's a fish chuck on that.
That the donut.
There's a very little lake.
Right. It was donut.
Near the cafe.
Yeah.
It's not the donut lake.
Right. You donut like you walk out from the cafe sit down and you go outside.
It's only small, so it's actually on the driveway as you're coming in on the left-hand side.
Right.
And can't go wrong on that. Fish a drop.
Stop pond.
Wow. It's a bit of a nod. I've not told Phil, I've not told him that privately call it the Noddy Pond. Sorry if you're watching, Phil, it is the Noddy Pond. It's the sort of place that I'll refuse to go fishing on because it is just, there's no skill. It's just too easy. Right, today I need it. I'm not getting any joy here. Well, I think we're on the last, what time is it now? We're on the last half hour. I've got a school run to complete.
You've got a life of legend, haven't you?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
All the cool other bits in between.
The bit sticks out.
Well, we're back talking online, we're back talking about solar panel wattage. So I'm back.
What's it about that?
Yeah, yeah.
How big is it?
It's like a what's it?
Yeah, yeah. I think angles.
60 watts each. So in total, the official output I'm meant to get is 120 watts. If I ever get anything more than 50, I'll be happy. I mean, it's English sunshine as well, so you can't really expect to get, you know, supercharged. It's not as though it's the tropics, is it? Fry you alive. All I need is a trickle charge into my battery.
Just keep it topped up.
Keep it exactly. But this boat that I've got, it's got no engine. The previous owner's taken the engine out. So all I'm going to use is to put my outboard on the back. It's only 23 feet long, it's not a fucking super yacht or anything like that. So I've got a 6 horsepower Johnson. I've got 2 engines. So I still have 6 horsepower on back, and it'll be more than adequate. And it also creates a lot of fishing tackle storage space in the area where the engine used to be.
You used to be able to came right up and then cut through,
Still is.
come out by exchange.
Still is. So instead of having a boat with a big fin keel at the bottom, it's got like them fin bilge keel. So it sits on the sand and mud. So if, I'm sure I will, even if I cock it up. Because I will. The worst thing that can happen to me is that I spend 8 hours on the sandbank while I'm waiting for the tide to come back in. That's the worst that can happen, isn't it?
Fig roll.
Oh no, I'll tell you what, I will. Because they're good for me.
Yeah, they'll make it go.
3 stuck together there.
3 fig roll, that's...
I tend to take them in 3s out the public.
But no, we don't need to know what you take in 3s. I'll remind you this is a family show.
Okay.
It's 3 fig rolls. I'm doing well today on catching food. I've catched a mega burger, a mega cheeseburger from Phil from McDonald's, and now 3 fig rolls.
Fishing up in Dark.
Could have got a triple
Orange down.
Philadelphia cheese.
Oh yeah.
Mate, he died of cancer a good 3 years ago. He said he had nothing, he was on the main leg.
I got that.
Yeah, put a bit of this on. What is it?
I've got a couple of slices there.
Like, you know, because
Montlow.
£12 car. Straight away.
Do that, so it means carp here. Loads of them.
Well, down there where I mentioned, there's a big £9 reef. Talking about. It's a bit of a shell.
Fishing today, then.
No.
Said Mike, I didn't have time today because I saw it this morning just before it was 10 to 1.
No, but them £9 breed move up here to Mocker Parade.
Nelson went out to roll. By the time I was done, like 1:15 on, so. I've got maggots.
2 years I was fishing Harry's in Wigan.
I'll leave them away.
Slapping.
To be honest, I don't think.
And the bailiffs were like driving around. Oh, they're all in the middle, they're all in the middle, mate. Equal about that, they're not fishing at the edge.
Nice and slow, we're not crapping.
These turtles are all in the middle.
Boats come in.
Just bolt again.
Yeah. When we went with him, we were doing that film down at the Keys. Down at the Keys, I took a TFT box and we went with him. Wet sack trap.
The Manchester water taxi's on the way.
Is it?
Oh, and the lad with the white fishing rod.
I think that used to be John Camilleri.
It's a shame.
John Camilleri, I think he was on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The people on the boat know we're here. The people on the boat, the driver of that boat knows we're here. They're still coming up under this side instead of going on the far side.
Yeah.
See what they do now. So if they wanted to, they could easily go on the other arch of the bridge.
You know how real keep to the left?
Yeah, we've got both sides up from this way.
Yeah. You could go round it there.
I'm not bothered, I don't care. Get me a beer and a bag of crisps. Oh, I tell you what, come out fishing for a bit of peace and quiet. He's not stopped there, he's binging.
It's a charm and popularity.
Yeah.
Is it? I've never been called that before.
The fishing feed.
Well, did you see me on television?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Manchester.
Face of sewage.
I love her. She's right.
I was down there the other day down there, Round Road.
Yeah, it's a nice place. Isn't it?
Done a lot of work on his peg, but
He has.
dropped his prices though now.
Has he dropped his prices?
He had to drop his prices.
That's why we fell out, or he fell out with me ages ago,
Yeah.
because we were free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
I got walking around there, but just went from
My argument is that if we didn't exist, these waters would still be free,
Yeah.
because they're all unbailiffable.
Yeah.
So.
I can't my phone on the book for
So you think I'm fishing here on my own? I'll just be very careful. Oh. What's your name again?
Oh,
Paul is here. There's a man with the white fishing rod, we don't know his name, over there, in the blue coat.
Afternoon.
Steve. We've got Phil. And obviously me. So it's like, honestly, it's like old man's club. Hang on. Did you catch anything? You got to chase off a pike? Well, so he's a chase off a pike. So they're around. Yeah, you see. So the pike anglers are doing well. And the guy who's fishing for silver as me is not doing so well. But that's life, isn't it? We're on the last 7 minutes. Oh well, Friday night's pizza night. Used to be Friday night's beer night. My dry January, which started on the 27th of December, and it's still going. Good for me. Camera's pointing the wrong way, guys. I'm sorry. The eye candy behind that camera's. Well, Phil's, look, there they are, look, the dirty old men. They're sitting there on the deck chairs, upskirting all the girls on the bridge who walk across this footbridge here. A pair of old pervs. Disgusting. Tinder Phil. Tinder Phil and Pervy Steve. Disgust me.
You're only jealous because you've got to stay within 5 minutes of us, so you can't.
No, I'll move that out this way because you disgust me. You dirty old man. Right, okay, what's his name?
Harold?
Yeah, no, it's a Dick Henry episode. You are naughty, but I like you. Dirty old man. It's not funny anymore, that, Dick Henry. Is it?
I see bits on Facebook now and again.
It's all woke, isn't it?
Have you seen? Yeah.
Kenny Hill on Facebook.
Who was it? Who was the guy? Who was, tell me. Do you know Michael Gove? There's another one. You're going. Michael Gove. Something mental.
Well, the boat's on the way back. When the boats come,
Boat comes in.
when the boat comes back, I'll have a reel in and a refill. It's not moved. Honestly, I might as well stick a picture of my rod tip in front of the camera. Like the Mona Lisa of rod tips. Unsmiling and unmoving.
You're fishing, you've got to see what's in it.
Huh? There's more people watching you behind me than there is on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you've got nothing better to do.
I've had people behind me think we're running this.
I know you're standing there watching. Yeah.
I know about it. Is it crap?
Probably was the answer. He was married, wasn't
He
he?
is married. His wife's got some
So it's been quiet. Oh my word.
Still be laughing.
Honestly, it was like a nutcracker. You could have done with Brazils in there. Good time my wife doesn't watch this movie. Yeah, then I'd be in trouble. You know my wife, don't you?
Yeah, you'd be beaten
I'd be beaten to death.
to death.
I would be discombobulated.
Branded a pervert.
Oh, she knows that already.
I'm going to be curving the right way.
I want to go.
That kind of cost effective, doesn't it?
Well, they could stop. They could pull up off their bar. Like they could close like a crisps even.
It's not cheap.
This is back on the
There we go. Last cast.
There you go.
We're on. Yeah, what time is it now? Have a look at it. Yeah, 15 minutes to go.
We don't try fishing the loop like that.
Say again.
Tie a loop with a swivel in it.
Hang on.
You're not having running on a loop, he said.
So you tie a loop,
Yeah,
triple knot,
yeah.
and then we swivel down here and you hook one from it.
Do it that way, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not free running then.
2 minute loop.
It's not.
There's loads of
It's
different
alright.
ways of
If you do
doing
it
it.
on- If you do it on the river, it's not a problem. If you go to a fishery, most of them have got to be free running, you can't do a loop.
There we go.
You can't be fixing a loop.
So you've been tackled for your
Padlock's still like that.
No, I would have preferred it, Phil, to keep that long.
Yeah, but it's
Kept that long.
That's all right, long as the river's clear. I'm running a bit.
you get a tackle every time.
Yeah. We use it low.
Sure.
There's not enough flow to wash the maggots down. That's part of it. That's it.
There was plenty of bread coming out of it because it's not. It's
Yeah. Oh,
it's mixed.
yeah. Liquidized.
Yeah.
Because I've got an old like magic blend from years ago.
Magic blend.
Yeah. It's everything, but I only put bread in it.
I do have a coffee grinder as well, but the coffee grinder is for mixing dubbing for fly tying.
Yeah. I've done halibut pellets in it. That makes a right racket until it drop off. So we normally do bread in it. We're gonna get bread punching a bit.
Well, I'm out on my bike next. That's my job tomorrow morning. I'm going to
But we've got to come down on the bike today.
hunt round Drinkwater Park and look for places that have got really good internet connection because you can't live stream without good internet. To just what do you call it, all buffers and breaks up. So here is really good because the internet connection at Aviva Studios on my phone on Tesco mobile, I'm lucky to get 15 megabytes per second upload speed. 130 megabytes a second upload speed from their Wi-Fi. It's like 10G. It's unbelievable. I think all the electromagnetic waves from their 3G are pushing the fish away from it. That's what it is. Yeah, so we're on the last 15 minutes now. But it's still better than being at home. Better than being at home.
Yes. Down the Sheldons, which is a straight on the River Trent from Newark District, coming in. Gone down there this morning, last day of the season, gone down there, somebody lighted some load of roofing felt and stuff like that. We were on the river bank. Of course, the gate's not locked yet, it's locked tonight.
It'll kill the house, it'll kill the ugly.
Yeah.
It'll get them through that one.
Probably dumped on the bank there, so it's thrown the river. It looks like it helps because there's a high vis there that's got the men that came with the company on it, but that's going to be a red arrow if anyone wants to try that over
It's all very quiet. Oh, it's tinder. Phil's tinder's on the. It's on fire. He's a man in demand from all the pensioners of North Manchester.
Oh, right.
Desperate housewives, desperate pensioners from Manchester. That's what your programme will be.
I didn't know about that bridge. I didn't see that bridge, so I thought that way might be the easiest way to get up to capture a little bit.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It's my first blank in ages, you know.
Yeah.
They've caught on the Ower. I've caught on.
You never caught it back at Racecourse, did you? Racecourse Cottage.
No, I didn't catch
You
that.
did.
Yeah, that's right. I've caught on the Tame. Blanked on the Bolly.
Yeah.
There's free. I couldn't feel. I was only in it for an hour. I couldn't feel my toes afterwards.
You said.
Horrible.
When you go up down drinking, doing any racing?
Next week.
I go down every day just the open one here.
Being admonished. One passenger right? Being admonished.
Who is? Because. Oh, Phil's women are on his case now. He's come out fish. This is what it starts like, Phil, when they say, "Why don't you come and sit in my cafe instead of going out fishing?" It's a thin end of the wedge.
I had to tell her I had a delicious McDonald's instead of her stacking out pie.
You should be buying British instead of buying Macca. Oh, the American.
I'm getting bothered.
Well, we're on the last 11 minutes now. At least I learned one thing today, and the thing that I've learned today is about the battery. So normally when I live stream, the battery expires, manages an hour and 20 minutes, but
So that power bank.
we've got a power bank on there today, and I think we're still on 80% odd. I could live stream for 8 hours. Wouldn't that be a torture?
Oh, you look at your people watching for 8 minutes then.
I think we're on. Hang on, let me see how many people are watching right now. That was about 3.
I'm not watching, I ain't got a signal. I went to start watching, but
busy, isn't it, that bridge? There's a lot of traffic.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it?
Say again?
Goes on to Water Street. Goes on to Water Street. Water Street, right? Yeah, that way.
I was thinking that was there, so I came right down to the lights and came back around.
They took it off.
It's made in sounding arms, that, which is the biggest bridge in the world. Yeah, it's about Kingdom Brunel. Yeah.
1830.
Yeah. I don't know what year.
Well, that's the oldest one we use.
I don't know what year Brunel built that one. Well, that's a railway bridge going on. That's a railway bridge going on.
Rustic look of Manchester.
The next time we come here, I think we'll fish there, and I'll put the camera, hang on,
Fire up.
I'm going to put the camera here. And you'll get a much better view of the exciting things that I've been looking at that have been passing behind the camera that you've not had a view of. Well, exactly. Yeah. So let's have a quick look. What's on? It's a really nice place. I mean, you can park if I want to. I can just park at the top of those steps. I worry that I'm going to get a ticket there. And it's all the way down to Salford Quays in that direction. Who was this bridge built by? Robert Louis Stevenson. George Stevenson. Oh, Robert Louis Stevenson wrote a book. He wrote Treasure Island. And George Stevenson was an engineer, and that was the first railway bridge in the world. Is that right? Is this the world's first railway bridge? 1830, Phil says. And then this is a modern one called the Ordsall Cord. And that's the sense that takes you up into the centre of Manchester in that direction. Sadly, today it's been a bit rubbish, hasn't it? Not a lot we can do about that. I apologise. But I've picked up 3 pals. Larry, Curly and Mo. And that's that. I think we're going to call it a day. It's nearly 3 o'clock and I need to go and pick up kids from school at 4 o'clock. So thanks for joining me again. Like and subscribe. Make sure you drop me a subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000. It's slowly creeping up there. I think we're on 626 this morning. So we'll see where that goes, and then because when I get to 1,000 I start getting petrol money from YouTube. Ooh, money. So there we go. Right then, thanks for joining, and I'll see you soon.